Hi guys, this is Patricia from Yarny Cat Crochet, and I'm gonna probably bump the camera like 5 million times, but this is a little test of my new amigurumi eye attacher. That's what I'm gonna call it. But anyway, the thing that my mom gave me in my Happy Meal. It's supposed to help put these eyes on the amigurumi. So, I'm going to try not to bump the camera as much as possible, but I can't make any promises. This is still an awkward position for me. So anyway, I woke up, I felt kind of off. These are on my eyes. And the best thing I know to do when I don't feel like I'm myself is to craft. It sure does help. It's my therapy. But anyway, you see, I've got to weave in this string here, but this is, this string. This is my the head of my frog that I'm working on. My frog. So I'm gonna go ahead and weave in that string to the inside that I should have done off camera, but I'm so sorry. Like I said, I woke up and I feel like I'm not even in my own body, which means that something is probably off. And when I get that way, it's a good thing to slow down and just do something for me. Some crafting, or you know, for somebody else, but as long as I'm crafting, it's fine. But anyway, that's his little head. Ain't he cute? I'll try and put a picture in of what he's supposed to end up looking like. But anyway, so you're supposed to stop at this point and put the eyes in. So we got this tool here that's going to help us. And first I want to pick out some eyes for my baby frog. Now we could go with, he's supposed to have small eyes, so don't worry. He's got the eyes he needs. Now in the tutorial, they put the eyes at the very top like that. But I wondered if it would look good like that better. Okay, that's a green eye. And I have a white eye. Don't worry, I'm gonna settle on one color. Anyway, so putting it at the very top, it would look like that. And I've not decided whether I want them down here. Let me see. Darn it, I dropped it. You know, right here, which I'll go through and make sure that hole goes away. I'll tighten it up a little bit, but I don't know, that's probably better for if I'm going to use the white eye, I think, to be on top. It's a lot bigger. But anyway, so we've got white, green, blue, and brown. I really like, even though he is green, I really like this blue color. I think I'm settling on the blue. We also have red. Darn it. Let's see. See, the white color looked better when it was up higher, but I think these color ones look better when it's, you know, down lower. I don't know. But I think I'm not going to make a demon frog, so I'm just going to take that out of there. I think that I'm going for the blue. I really like the blue with this green. Put what color you would have picked. Brown, blue, white, or green in the comments. I really like the blue. I think the blue pops with the green. So I'm going to go ahead and put these other ones back where they go, so it don't get all messed up like my mind is at the moment. Oh. see, that one's in between 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's between 3 and 4. So okay. So about right here. So now I'm going to decide whether I want them up here. Sorry guys if this is getting a little monotonous, but I want to make sure I do this correctly. That is a look, but I don't know. Kind of like it. Down further. I think it looks less alien. But then you have this hole where I've put the, there we go, that's a little better. Where I put the eyeball in. Now, I think I'm a little off center too on one side. Let's see. Everything I make is always off center. I wonder why that is. Maybe my eyes just don't. Or it could be just the simple fact that the yarn doesn't line up. I do know that we're going in the round and one side will be higher than the other because they're not exactly even when you do it in the round. You can see how it's kind of, you know, the lines are kind of like that. So maybe I should do it like that. That looks more even. What do you guys think? I don't know if that's where I want them and I have to decide. Have to make a decision. I think that that's where I'm gonna leave them. All right, so we need the backs for these ones. Got some backs here. I don't know if these are the ones. They're kind of small. I'll go with these ones. Okay. So we know one side goes on the eye, which I think is this soft side right there. And then we put the back in here, I believe. Oh, well. And then it pokes up like that. Okay, so, all right. Let's see. See what we can get a hold of here. I'm going to pop the eye out a little bit so I can see where the ending is. Oh, but this is supposed to go on the outside. Okay, this is a little difficult because what I should have done was stopped sooner. We will get there. This is where it told me to stop in the crocheting. I should have stopped when I just had the eyes done. The bulbs for the eyes. Yeah, sorry guys if this is a little monotonous. I'm just getting it where it needs to go. Okay, so just if you guys end up getting the book and making this frog, which I'll show you a picture of the book. I need to get the book. My mom has the book, but I need to buy the book. I just gotta get that up close enough. Okay, and then you squish it together, and let's see. It looks pretty on there. I'm gonna squish it again one more time to make sure. Uh-oh, got it upside down. Sorry. Put that in the hole and squish. Sorry guys, I have hardly no upper arm strength, but this thing does help a whole lot. All right, well, it looks good. It looks on there. So it does what it says it does. I believe it's all the way down. I'm just checking. Feels good. All right. Well, there's one eye completed. Now we're going to do the other one. After I do this, there's no taking it back off because it's a bugger to get these things back off. Excuse my language, but it is. All right. I pull that string down. I'm going to weave that string in eventually. I weaved it toward the inside so that, okay, that one, I may I want it to be even. And the amigurumi isn't exactly even. So he's going to look how he looks. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and push that back again. Of course, then we're going to stuff it. So I wish they came up with different colors of stuffing, although that would probably cost more. But when you're doing with this amigurumi, if you got stitches that are a little bit more open, which you shouldn't, you should crochet with a smaller hook and your stitches aren't so open. But I did what they told me to do, and I don't mind the look at all. But I wish they had colored this isn't right. I had to get this on there. Colored stuffing so that, yeah, everything is done fall off. I wish they had colored stuffing so that when you stuffed it, if a little of the stuffing showed through, it wouldn't be white. I guess you could dye your own and let it dry, but too much work, I guess. All right, so I'm doing it again, you guys. Getting it in there. Okay, it's in. All right, I gotta make sure that this yarn is out of the way, which it's not cooperating. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we got it. Yeah, it's on there. I'm checking to make sure it's fully on with my thumbnails, and this is why I don't do it by hand, because it really wrecks on your thumbnails. So let me see. I'm going to squish it one more time to make sure it's good and squished. I think it is, but okay. Try it one more time. Squish. Okay. Let me look. Yep, it's good and on there. It's good and down. Okay guys, for whatever reason, the camera shut off, but I'm doing this one-handed now. But you could see the eyes got on there really well. I talked for like 20 minutes and the camera did not record. But anyway, I got this tulle from off of Amazon, or my mom did, and it's from XPartner, www.xpartner.com. You can take a screenshot of that. This tulle works. I know that there are more expensive tools out there and there are cheaper tools out there, but I don't know which one this falls under the category, but it is worth it. It did the job, and my little frog has got his eyeballs on, and they look off center again to me, but I think it's just gonna stay there because I just put them on. But anyway, like I told you before, I really like the pattern. It is even the frog, and I'm gonna show you the frog off to the corner of the screen somewhere, but even in the picture he is not exactly symmetrical. So I like the earthiness of that, like I said before, natural look. Okay, but anyway, he's really cute, and I believe that I mentioned in the video that didn't get recorded that Cinnamon Stitches has on her channel some yarn from Michaels, because as we all just recently learned, Michaels bought Joann's, and they have a yarn that's just like this one, like the Woobles yarn, and this is not Woobles, this is from Comfy Time, but and they have it for $5.99, and it's a bigger skein. I believe it's like 2 of these, but watch Jennifer's video from Cinnamon Stitches. She does a whole, I'm not going to go into the spiel about it again on a second time, even though you guys didn't see it the first time. But check out her video. I'll link her video in the description about the yarn that is like Woobles yarn, just like this is like Woobles yarn, and it's $5.99 for a bigger skein. These were $10.99 for three skeins, and this is going to finish my frog, and it was, you know, given to me as a Happy Meal. Sorry, I got a shadow. I didn't have before when I had it attached to the tripod. But anyway, so you'll see a little shaking. I'll try to not make you as nauseous as possible. But anyway, so we got the head done. The tool, hold on, switching hands. Please excuse the mess in the background. The tool works as intended. It helps my hands, which, as I've told you before, has, I have rheumatoid arthritis, so it's hard for me to put on these little eyeballs. And I got a whole pack of eyeballs that my mom got me off of my wish list. My mom's the biggest supporter of my channel. And I really appreciate it. And we decided on the blue eyes, which I think also got cut out of the video. You guys didn't get to see it. I have no clue what happened. But there, I have blue, pink, red, brown, white. But the blue seemed to do better. And we'll give you up close and personal look. He's eyeballing you. But anyway. And I think it's being bigger than the pattern because of the type of yarn that I'm using. It's a tubey type yarn, which I like because he's going to be really squishable and holdable. So I love that. But anyway, not to make you all nauseous with the moving of the camera, I will get off of here. And I really like this Comfy Time yarn, and it came with a free Notions pouch, which I told you guys in the previous video has like a waterproof, water resistant lining in it, and it holds all the stuff that I need it to hold. So that's it for this video. I'm sorry that it was so wonky. But it's better that you guys get a video from me and proof of life. I woke up and everything was wrong this morning. I just didn't feel right, so I thought crafting and filming would be a nice distraction, which it turned out to be weird too. So hopefully it wasn't too weird, and you guys like the progress that I have on my frock. And we will be doing a update video on the soap sacks, probably during the weekend, maybe Saturday. But I have to get some more soap sacks made, and also the update on the cherry blossom flower blanket, and I will let you all go. I hope that you all are being little joy moms in your corner of the world, sharing your craft, sharing your passion, sharing your joy. And if you can't do anything else while you're out running your errands today, and you walk past somebody, please give him your biggest smile. He's going to have his biggest smile as soon as I sew it on. And you never know what the person's been through, and your smile can be just what they need to turn their day around. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.